Alright, leaving my apartment in Louisville to go to my first Louisville pre-release. Never been to this place before. Don't know how to get there really. Kinda nervous. Hopefully I'll see some HQ fans there, and that'll make life a ton easier. But make sure you stick with me. I've got my Game Finder bag, my cell phone, and a Red Bull. So we're ready to rock. Wish me luck. Hope you guys are having good luck too. Valley Station is kind of on the south, what would you call it? Southwest, I think, part of Louisville. And I'm gonna take this all the way to 65 North, which is the road I drove in on from Wisconsin. I'm hoping I can visit Wisconsin very soon. I miss it a lot. If you see that plane, there's a UPS hub down here. So there's some seriously huge jets that come in there basically all night long. You can view a lot of them in formation at certain times, but right now I can't see any, and with these camera glasses you probably can't either. But I am not super familiar with Origins. Menace seems like the best mechanic, but white seems like the strongest color. As with any pre-release, my plan is to play enough 2, 3, and 4 drops to survive and basically play all my bombs. I think with sealed, you have the luxury of getting kind of greedy. So splashing for a bomb is very reasonable. Like if you're in green-white, if there's a white-red bomb or a white-black bomb and you want to splash a couple swamps or mountains, I don't think that's greedy at all in sealed, because sealed is all about you either get under with a very aggressive deck. Mid-range kind of doesn't matter in sealed, right? Like you want a mid to high range deck because you want to survive early, but you want to be able to have enough removal and enough bombs to play those huge, like, I don't know, like that green 6/9 creature, or 6/6s or 5/5s. There's a lot of 3 toughness creatures, so anything with 4 power or better I think is pretty good in this format. Unconditional removal is obviously very important, but as with any sealed event, really it comes down to what you pull. And that's my plan. It's a brand new city and a brand new kind of pre-release environment. I'm hoping I meet a few HQ fans there that'll help me relax a little bit and feel more like home. But let's check it out. I heard a lot of good things about Bluegrass here in Louisville. Bluegrass Magic, as in the owners are awesome. But the reason I ended up playing at through the decades is simply because they allowed me to pre-register, and I know that seems petty, but to me that was a big deal, so I could arrive. My clock says 10:26, but it's really 11:26, and I'm still 20 minutes away. So I'm able to arrive at basically 10 to 12 and hope I can get one of each intro deck for you guys. And I'm so very excited, nervous / excited for, you know, this pre-release Origins, and also the fact that I'm like even more committed to this Magic the Gathering channel. Okay, there's Starbucks. Where are you? I remember seeing this Starbucks, but I remember, like, there it is, sports cards and collectibles. Oh yeah, there's people outside too. Alright. Well, let's try and find a spot to park. These pre-releases are much bigger than what I'm used to in Wisconsin. See a couple parking spots back here, so let's of course I haven't unpacked any of my cards, so I have no trades or anything, so I have nothing to worry about carrying, but let's see what we can see. I'm gonna try to get those intro packs before we get off and running tonight. So I'm gonna bring you along. I missed the Audi. That's back in Wisconsin. But I did bring my Game Finder bag and a bunch of Game Finder score pads. So let's see what's going on in here. Maybe we'll see if we see any HQ fans. Maybe we will.
Do you want Terry cigarettes?
We gotta figure this out. Hey, I already pre-registered. Do I have to check in or anything? Okay, Hambly, Jeremy. I'm like in the 30s, I remember.
Let me make sure you're in the system.
Do you guys sell the intro packs on pre-release too?
Yes, we will have them for sale probably after the first or second round.
Okay, cool.
Open the packs, my bad. Open the box. Don't open any packs. Alright, get your 6 Origins packs out. Smell them, touch them, caress them,
Yeah, buddy.
one clear pack out.
I think
You got it.
Yeah, I got him. Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Woo-hoo! Yeah, foil too.
15 minutes. We are all going to be quiet and listen to this.
Yeah, Kythian.
All we're going to do is open them one pack at a time. We are instantly just going to spread the pack out on the table, go to pack 2, 3, all the way through 7. We are going to do this really quickly. I promise we will come back to look at them and build the deck and show our friends. Here is why we do this. You're going to open your first pack. You're going to slide it down. You're going to do it very quickly where you can see each card. It's going to be on your left side, first one. Then you're going to do the next pack. We're all going to do it on my cue. At the end, all of the packs in your box will be open in front of you. Then you're going to pull out your cell phone. You're going to take 3 pictures of your cards. 1 picture with all of them. 1 picture with the left 3 packs. The second picture with the right 3 packs. And the cards in the clear state package. Why do we do this?
he's writing down a full
It's
text.
competitive play. If we don't do this, I can't ensure that you don't borrow cards from someone else. For those of you who do not have a phone or a camera phone, when you get them all laid out, you'll shoot out your hand. All these extraordinarily good-looking gentlemen around you with these beautiful shirts on will take your picture.
He can be really good.
Not your picture, your
What's
card
that?
picture.
He can be really good.
Yeah.
That'll be worth a lot.
Alright, so
Hopefully.
I'm going to randomly give this pack away to a player as soon as they pull it up.
What is it?
Open the celebrate pack first.
I want to know, is the stamp on both sides of the double face card?
Well,
That is something I've been wondering.
And a double face card.
Yes.
no.
Okay, so there's no stamp on that.
Yeah, buddy.
First person to pull a foil shake.
Right here.
Celebrate pack.
Woo woo!
Oh, I even got the flip card too.
Yeah, they included one in every pre-release pack
anyway, no matter what. You got
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm so happy. Go home and go to bed.
Open your second, your first origin pack. Open it up, slide it down. First person to pull a foiled Fitbit, raise your hand.
What the heck? I got a.
Oh no, very little support.
I got a freaking emblem.
Let's just go ahead and
All right, second pack origins, open it up. First person to pull a foil rare out of this pack, put your hands up.
that's a dead pack.
My red white is sick.
I didn't pull much for white.
Alright, you should be done with the second pack origins. Open your third pack origins. I know this is tedious and painful, but when you're playing for a case of cards and a box of Modern Masters 2, and you're in the final 8, and you get to know without a shadow of a doubt that your opponent did not borrow cards from his buddy or his friend, you will thank them.
Meh. Two crummy packs.
If you miss out on the top prizes, the top breakers, at least you know it was a job well done and not by a cheater well done. Thank you, Alex. I love you.
I'm just not honest.
Can't say that. All right, what pack is that? Lost count. All right, open the fourth pack of origins.
Ooh, I gotta miss a sweet.
Oh, nice.
Hanger lock and walker. That's a what? It's awesome.
Got a Nissa right there.
Here, let me give you more money with your money.
Yeah, right?
Maybe I'll have a full timer plate in it. I can have my 2 drop of my 3 dropping green. Fifth pack.
One time, first person to put their hand. Why is Joe DiMaggio relevant at this moment right now?
Because he's Joe DiMaggio.
Ooh, Battlefield 4.
Hands with the shot.
Why is Joe DiMaggio relevant when I said that pack? That was his number. Very nice.
Well, thankfully I got a foil walker because I don't have much support.
Quick intermission. Once you start building your decks, you can see who's laid over your other glass counter. That is the pile of land, pile of land, pile of land. Over under Joe DiMaggio's jersey number. How many people ask us where the land is? Oh, sir. Oh, damn, I thought, what are you suckers would say? Alright, last pack, let her rip.
Come on, baby.
Give me my 4th player.
Where's Matt Marks? I lost the bet. That was the third.
Got another mythic. I'll take it.
That's Chandra's ambition.
Alright, this is your very quick crash course. You are going to build your best 40 card deck. You may have more than 40 cards. You may not have less than 40 cards.
Alright, I'm gonna build. Alright, I'm 2-0. Very tired. It's already 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, and I lost my sideboard. It's not gonna help. Fortunately, 2-0 means I've got to play at least 2 more rounds, right? I mean, I can't drop at 2-1. Round 3 just started. I'm gonna head in. Met some cool people. It looks like these guys might help with some sponsorship through the decades, so that would be awesome. I'll check in with you guys on my way home. Sun will probably be up. Might as well give you a little tour of their cases. I just suffered a heartbreaking loss. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a thing down here. No. Kind of some cool old booster box. They kind of do wacky drafts. That's cool. Good stuff. All right, back to playing.
I'll put them up as soon as they see.
Yeah, buddy. Well, it made top 8. It is 7:39. I have not fixed my clock yet. And I got 11 packs. So that's pretty cool. I only lost 2 matches. I look like a wreck. I only lost 2 matches all night in 7 rounds, and both of them were the same guy. So I played the same guy in the first round of the top 8, and he beat me again. He's a great player, he had a great deck, but to make things worse, it was a terrible matchup. So when I get home, I'll open these packs and edit this vlog. You know, I'm super tired. I really did not anticipate being here this long, but shoot, you know. I'm glad I was. I had a great time. Thanks again to Through the Decades cards. And I'm gonna eat some Burger King breakfast and get on my half-hour drive home. All right, I'm back. It's 2 o'clock. I slept for maybe 3 hours, and I'm gonna kind of. It's not gonna be the cleanest vlog, but first I want to show you guys my deck. So I top 8'd. I only lost 2 matches the whole night, and both of them were the same guy. So not to take anything away from his deck, but I'm going to go through some of the cards and tell you some stuff you probably already know. This is my deck. Knightly Valor, very good. Anything with Menace, very good. I played Valor of Akros. You'll see why. I had a little sub-theme going on in my deck that actually worked really well. Firebrand Elemental, if you're hyper-aggressive, is very good. It's a 3/2 haster with Renown, so you end up, if it gets through unblocked, which for me it often did, you get a 4/3 for 4, and you get in for 4. Enthralling Victor did work in a lot of matches, but late game it's kind of crummy to pull because it doesn't do enough. Acolyte of the Inferno, very, very good. Impossible, I mean, you just don't block this thing. It trades up. Early game, you're just swinging for 3. There's no profitable blocks. Suppression Bonds, first pickable, I think. This is the big pull of the night. Kytheon.
Just turned out beautiful. Charging Griffin, just a flyer, because I knew I had to get enough. I had to get enough evasion in there. Tactician worked really good in my deck. When it enters the battlefield, it gives +1/+1. So I had a lot of effects. I tried to build around this effect. It's a very good effect, but when you're going wide, you need a way to change the tides, and I didn't really have any spells that did that. So I played 2 of him. I played a couple Blessed Spirits, again with my enchantment sub-theme. Very good. Even a 2/2 flyer is just fine, but ends up being a 3/3 or 4/4 with just a little bit of luck. Council's Lieutenant is extraordinary. 2/1 first strike, very good. Okay, if it's renowned, it's a 3/2. On top of that, once it's renowned, other attacking creatures get +1/+1 when you're attacking and it's renowned. So if you combine this with like a Rogue's Passage or something, like make sure you get it through. But again, you're pumping your whole team, so kind of we're gonna theme here. Crone Sergeant, just because 2/2 first strike is a thing. That's another suppression bonds. This deck was probably a Celestial Flare or 2 away from just winning the whole thing. It was very, very good. I very rarely went to even 3 games. Titan Strength, it was always okay. It's very good in this format. Cleric of the Forward Order I played just as a bear, but it was kind of nice in the mirror matches. I could board in multiple copies of it if I needed. We already talked about this guy. Sentinel of the Eternal Watch is bonkers. In my win and in the top 8, I played a guy with 2 of these. First pickable, splashable all day. Lightning Javelin, boy, I'll tell you what, it feels terrible. Basically playing 3 colorless to scry 1 on Lightning Javelin. But I needed something to clear the field or to finish in a board stall. And there were a lot of times I got somebody down to like 2 or 1, and I was just kind of waiting on that card. Just kind of sad. Blessed Spirits again. Patron of the Valiant. Most often it's just a 4/4 for 5 flyer, which is great. But with my kind of sub-theme with the Blessed Spirits and all the renowned stuff, it was very often a 5/5, which is really good. And my finisher is more little dudes with Gideon's Phalanx. This card is very, very good. Overall, I had a lot of fun. I want to give a big shout out to Through the Decades Sports Cards. The owner was really cool. All the employees were really cool. Everyone I met there was really cool. In fact, he even talked about maybe doing some sponsorship, so maybe we'll see some content sponsored by them. I pre-ordered a case of Magic Origins. Let's get to our prize packs, because why not, right? You can get right to the uncommons, right? Whirler Rogue, definitely good. Goblin Glory Chaser, not that good. Fleshbag Marauder. Oh, we have a foil too. Our first pack is a Mythic, Avaricious Dragon. 4/4 for 4 flying. At the beginning of your next draw step, draw an additional card. At the end of your end step, discard a card. Maybe after rotation, but there's just so much better stuff already. And a foil Cleric. It seems like they did a pretty an improved job of the Mythics. Chandra's Fury. It's okay. I would have loved to have a couple of those. What really stunk is, I don't know, I'm not going to blame my losses on this, but right away when the event started, I lost my sideboard. So if I had some bigger creatures, I might have been able to match up better against a guy that already had beaten me, but, Nissa's Revelation, 7 mana, scry 5. Then reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature card, you can draw cards equal to its power and toughness. You gain life equal to its toughness. Someone will make that card better than I can see, but paying 7 is kind of ridiculous. Although, in the green deck, maybe a one-of could be interesting for those late-game board stalls and just let you totally reload your hand. I don't know. Or if it's 7 mana is just too much, but not really in green, right? I Blight Massacre. Anchor to the Aether. And a Gaia's Revenge. This card very well may see it. May see some standard play. 7 mana, can't be countered with haste, and it can't be the target of non-green spells or abilities. I would say it's definitely going to see at least some limited play. And a Thopter token. I do not like the Thopter archetype. I don't like it for draft. I don't like playing 1/1 Thopters. It just feels bad to me. But we'll see. The Garapure Aether Grid? I don't know. Anointer of Champions. Fiery Conclusion. And another mythic. Disciple of the Ring. 3 and 2 blue. This fringe finisher on it. Maybe someone will break it. Exile instant. Pay 1, exile instant or sorcery from a graveyard. Choose 1. Counter target non-creature. Disciple of the Ring gets +1/+1. Tap target creature, untap target creature. It's very good, but it's not as good as like Aetherling, right? Oh, and we have a Jace Emblem. 2 mythics out of 4 packs is pretty good. Unfortunately, they are not necessarily the mythics we would want. Alright, we have a Blood Cursed Knight. Throwing Knife. That's okay. Rogue's Passage, again, in draft maybe, if you build around it. Soulblade Djinn. 5 mana, 4/3 fire. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, creatures you control get +1/+1 to until 10. Very powerful. First pickable all day if you're in blue. I mean, a 4/3 fire for 5 is very good in this format, and then with that banner effect, also pretty redonk. Hydrolash. That card's pretty good. Council's Lieutenant, very good. Difficult to first pick, but it really puts you into that kind of aggro build. But it's very good. Graveblade Marauder. 3 mana for a 1/4 Death Toucher. When it deals combat damage to a player, that player loses life equal to the number of creature cards in your graveyard. Now this with Rogue's Passage could be hilarious. So it's not great on its own. I don't know if I first pick it, but there's so little removal that you really have to deal with creatures. You can't just kind of let them linger out there. Call of the Full Moon, Skyraker Giant, Dwyann's Elite, and a Molten Vortex. I almost played this card. I don't know why I didn't, because looking back, it would have probably won me a game or two of the matches I lost, but I just couldn't. I couldn't find a compelling reason to play it. And I wouldn't. A Thopter token. Maybe that's wrong. I couldn't remember if I wanted to play it or not, but I did open it, and I played red. Probably should have played it. Scab Goliath, Thunderclap, Wyvern, Sentinel of Eternal Watch, very good. Embermaw Hellion, very good. 5 mana, 4/5 with Trample. If another red source you control would deal damage to permanent or player, it deals that much damage +1. So, very good. Works well with Trample. The guy I lost to is playing one of those. Definitely took over one of the games. Mage Ring Network. Conclave Naturalists. Elves is definitely a thing. Goldforge Sentinel. It sucked before, but it's definitely playable now. And we have Biren Wingmare. 2 and a white for 2/1 flying, and non-creature spells cost 1 more to cast. Ooh, a foil rare. Llanowar Wastes. They definitely did a much better job with the foiling in this set, I think. It feels different. Nice foil rare, though. I'll take that. Ooh, I like it. Alright. Acolyte of the Inferno. Knightly Valor, very good. Ram Roller. And Animist Awakening. X and a Green, reveal the top X cards of your library. Put all land cards from among them onto the battlefield. Tap the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. With Spell Mastery, if there are 2 or more instant graveyard, untap those lands. I don't think so. I mean, I don't really want to pay X to get more land. I mean, tell me if I'm wrong on that. I'm sure I am. I'm terrible at assessing cards. Iros Champion, very good. Would have been great in my red-white deck. Blazing Hellhound. Somberwald Alpha. And a Jace's Sanctum. 3 and a blue, instant sorcery spells you cast cost 1 less. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, scry roll 1. Alright, this is our last pack, and hey, I want to wish all of you guys good luck at your pre-releases this weekend. Hope you had fun, hope you met new people, and because that's what it's all about. And I hope that my pre-release series and these videos helped you, or at least were fun to watch. Thunderclap. Last rare, Tragic Arrogance. Very, 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 very good. It's very often a one-sided wrath. 5 mana for each player you choose among them. Permanents that player controls, an artifact, a creature, an enchantment, and a planeswalker. Then the player sacrifices all other non-land permanents. This could see play. I mean, again, you might be like, duh, of course it's going to see play. But we didn't pull anything so crazy. Probably the foil land. I mean, 3 mythics or 2 mythics is pretty good. But no walkers. That's okay, though. Alright, well, we'll be back to our regular scheduled content with the pack openings and the Fat Pack Fridays and all the GameFinder.co sponsorship videos I can muster. And we'll talk to you again real soon. Hope you enjoyed the video. And if you haven't already, check out some of our most popular playlists from MTG vlogs, sick gameplay videos, new product breaks, and some insane vintage openings. I upload 3 to 4 new Magic the Gathering videos every week, so if you haven't already, please take a moment to crush that subscribe button to join one of the fastest growing Magic the Gathering channels on YouTube. Talk to you later.